Invest in Kids is an organization that looks nationally for programs that have solid research behind them to show that they're effective at getting low-income kids off to a strong start.
One of the lessons I've learned from the Invest in Kids experience is that if you put your mind to something and you have a good idea, anything's possible.
Child rearing is crazy. I mean, you never know what's going to happen.
Invest in Kids has identified 3 programs so far: Nurse-Family Partnership, The Incredible Years, and Good Behavior Game. Once we identify the programs, we work with local communities to implement them and to ensure their long-term sustainability.
Hi, Marcy. How are you? Can I come on in? Hi, Dylan. How are you?
We're just coming up on our last visit. Their son Dylan is turning 2.
Good cooperation.
It's about a 2.5-year intervention, and the nurses visit every week to every other week during that 2.5 years. So it's a very intensive intervention, which is, we believe, the key to its success in really changing behaviors in the families and kind of the trajectory not only for the moms but for their kids as well.
Oh, that's right. Do you know you have gained 2 pounds since I was here last?
We're seeing immunization rates that are much higher than the state average. We're seeing breastfeeding rates that are just off the charts compared to what you see in the general population. Low birth weight rates and preterm birth rates that are lower than the state, and we're serving the most at-risk moms, so that's a pretty tremendous outcome.
I don't know if people realize how much money we're actually saving by having the Nurse-Family Partnership Program in place. Because when you look at the expense of one baby that's born prematurely or born very sickly, the cost to society is so great that when you can start somebody out with a strong background, to me that's the greatest part of the Nurse-Family Partnership. It's a partnership for the community, it's a partnership for families, and it's really a partnership for the future.
Since I've been on the bench in the criminal court, every day people come in front of me who never had these kind of opportunities. When I have to sentence a young person and learn a lot about their background, it always is in the back of my mind. Here's another kid whose mom wasn't a Nurse-Family Partnership mom. Here's another kid who didn't have that chance.
What I think Invest in Kids supports is that long-term you can make such a tremendous difference in the life of a child by looking early at their life and understanding investments made even before they're born. If you do, what we know is you can make a difference in their educational life, you can make a difference in the quality of their life, but you really make a difference in what the state has to do later on in terms of monies that it pays out in criminal justice and social services, in child welfare, and all these different arenas because you paid attention in the beginning.
One of the powers that creates so much passion, I think, behind the work of Invest in Kids is because of the programs they work with, you know it makes a difference. That's our rallying cry. I mean, that's what brings people back. That's what lets you go to a state legislator and say, if you're going to spend one more taxpayer dollar, this is a good place to spend it because these are the results you're going to get, because you know it's going to make a difference.
What's really very exciting about this moment in time is that the Nurse-Family Partnership appears in the new administration budget for this coming year and projected out for the next 10. And what's so interesting about that is that in so many ways, what the Nurse-Family Partnership here in Colorado and Invest in Kids have done really has become the national template for how this program is going to be rolled out across the country.
The first round of babies were about to be graduated out at age 2, and we had kind of sold these communities on the importance of evidence-based programs. They started to say to us, okay, what are we going to graduate them into? What comes next?
I see some children that are ready to listen.
The Incredible Years program targets children ages 3 to 8 and their parents and their teachers around their social emotional development. So giving them all of the skills and strategies they need to really be able to succeed in school and in life.
Sometimes when we get angry, we feel really tense, right? And frustrated is a good word to describe that. That's right.
I would say overall the Incredible Years helped me out with being a better mom, trying to be patient with my child, and understanding where he came from because he's been going through a lot.
It's hard for me to look over my entire professional life and not come to the conclusion that Invest in Kids is really maybe the most important thing I've done. As we sit here 10 years down the pike from when those initial meetings took place, it's almost like a dream come true for all of us.
right, nice one.
This has been a remarkable achievement. A large part of that is due to the great staff of Invest in Kids and in some sense finding these terrific programs which have sort of propelled it on their own.
It is a terrific group of people that has done an awful lot for the state of Colorado, and I expect it to continue in the next 10 years to do more, and I know that we are.
In our mission, we are looking to increase access to health for all Coloradans. And Invest in Kids is poised in all these communities across the state to be able to be that strong partner, that hard worker, that smart partner that really knows how to put education and health together on behalf of families in the state.
One thing I know for sure is that we're going to continue to grow and evolve and continue to bring evidence-based programs with proven effectiveness to low-income kids throughout Colorado, and my guess would be throughout the country as well.
Everyone who has been associated with the Trust and Invest in Kids is very proud of this moment, and we're very proud to be supportive of the celebration that it really has earned.
It's a tribute to have all the people who are here tonight participate in the way that they have, because it's so important to show that this is just not a few people. This is a community who supports this entire organization.
You know, talking about thanking people for working on this project or thanking me for working on this project always seems to me to have the shoe on the wrong foot. I think it's an honor to be involved with it. I think I owe thanks for the opportunity to be involved with it. If we'd ever known that the stars would align and that we could achieve what this organization has achieved, if we ever knew it would be so much fun achieving it, I'd have signed up twice.
Please invest in kids.
Invest in Kids!
Yay! These children are our future, and it sounds trite in some ways, but it's really true.